Hi, and welcome to my first episode of my very, very rough and ready cooking channel. Pretty much, this is episode 1 of It Tastes Better Than It Looks. Essentially, I keep on getting asked, can I have this recipe? And I did make a WhatsApp chat, but the problem is every time you add someone to a WhatsApp chat, you can't see any of the previous recipes. I figured, because I normally use like multiple different recipes to create something that I like based on tastes, I would probably just make a video because it will be easier to explain. I have to apologize in advance that my sound may be shit because I do have like a proper proper microphone with like full setup, but I cannot be bothered to plug it in right now because we drove 6 hours to get back from the farm today. Yeah, so you're gonna have to deal with the sound for now. I am waiting for a Amazon microphone to come, but I promise the lighting and the sound will get better. We are going to make, in my opinion, the perfect steak. It's good. It's a good steak. I wouldn't say it's necessarily Michelin style, but it will suffice. So while we wait for my Woolworths online order to arrive, let's get the preparation of our steak started. I am using, in this case, Scotch fillet. So a little bit rocky. I will do that for you because she was tough and she was dry. I like to wear gloves because I don't like touching it. So I'm putting flaky salt on. Just give it a little massage, you know how it goes. I know they say that there's no such thing as over-salting steak, but I don't know, I think I achieved that the other day, and it was not the most pleasant thing in the world. And then I'm going to do just like a sprinkle of garlic powder. I don't think it's a necessity, but there's this YouTube channel that I watch called Guga's Kitchen, and he's like this, I'm pretty sure he's Brazilian. He does like the most incredible steak. And he just seems to know a lot about meat, so I'm going to do what Google tells me to do. This is just a sprinkle of MSG. You're welcome not to put it on, but in my eyes, MSG just makes the world better. So I'm going to let my lovely steak come up to room temperature while I wait for my Woolworths online order to arrive with vegetables. Yeah, simple. I'm going to move my grandmother's questionable Cabs mix. I don't know what the hell is in that, and I don't think I want to know. I like to preheat it beforehand. Yep, we'll let that do its thing. With the dry brining, what you'll find is that the moisture will come to the surface, but then it will settle back in and the salt kind of dissolves into it. So I wouldn't wick away the moisture because then you're taking away the goodness. Put a change at time, because you're gonna need more than 6 minutes. But I would give it probably that thickness, maybe 10 minutes to start off with, and we'll see after that where the temperature's sitting. Such a game changer where these like little digital guys. You can have Fahrenheit, you can have Celsius. To the context, it was so funny when I was at home. So growing up on a farm, we did not go out to like steakhouses or fancy restaurants. And the first time my sister went out to like a steak restaurant in Sydney, because she'd always heard my mum when we went to the pub, for example, and was asked, oh, how do you want your steak done? Or if her name is having a barbecue, she'd always be like, oh, well done, well done. Something about, I don't know, country people, they're like, no, has to be charcoal or it's not cooked. Not everyone, but it is a trend. And so my sister asked for well done, and people were like, what the fuck? Why are you asking for a well done steak? Like, what is your problem? She has since learnt not to eat charcoal, in a nutshell. Also with the stovetop, I've got a burner stovetop, but I feel like it doesn't always keep the pan as ripping hot as it should be. So I'm going to cook one side for a minute and then the other side for a minute. Maybe a minute and a half, I'll just see. But I'm going to have 2 pans going so that you hit one side, then you flip to the next. And I find it gets slightly less smoky as well, because living in a body corporate apartment, if the fire alarm goes off, it is going to be a very big drama. So I'm always open up everything, because I do not want to have those arguments. The process itself is actually very, very quick. It's just that my toxic trait in life is that if I'm going to make dinner, you're not eating until 9 o'clock. And it's something that I'm working on, but I've been unsuccessful. One of those. So it's been in there now for probably about almost 10 minutes, I would say. So I'm going to pop it out and just do a little check. Just sort of probe it in so that it's not all the way down to the base, because you're going to get a false reading. So I reckon it's about 30 degrees at the moment. So I could say probably another 5. I'm going to take this bad boy out. Okay. But not particularly gracefully. There we go. This lighting makes this steak look so anemic. But I'm going to let that sit and rest for about 10 minutes just to allow for that cook through. On to second. Cream, full cream, thickened onion and thyme and rosemary, but I only have thyme. So everything tastes especially butter. While that's still sitting, so again, get attention. That was also a lot of cream. It just sort of thickens up, so I think I'll just save this for when we have the next day for another night. Okay, I'll let that dry. Thicken, I'm doing it steak. And while the steak's resting, that's just when I just chuck everything like this to get. I do not look after my knives very well. I once bleached an entire set and the bleach ate all of the knife up. And if you have someone like my mum who wants it more well done, I'd normally just chuck it back in the pan quickly and put some colour on it to trick her into thinking that I've cooked it to a crisp. But you can't say that does not look... Well, I'm sure it tastes better than it looks. But I don't think it looks half bad. Yeah. What do you think?
This will make it all good.